orchestra for that mesmerizing performance. Let's give them another round of applause. During his life, Swami encouraged people to ask him questions to clear their doubts. Swami also gave hundreds of discourses, many times addressing the same topic again and again. He frequently addressed them with slightly different wording at different times.
Now, here is a depiction of the SSC children across 3 of our Sai centres, Papatoi, Auckland City and Mount Roskill, asking some tricky questions as they navigate their spiritual journey. Let us see if we can find the answers to some of our questions here. Please welcome our SSC children. Saira.
On how to love all and serve all. Swami eppudu ila అనేవారు ప్రేమ స్వరూపులారా మీరు నేను ఒకటే మీ అందరిలో దైవం ఉన్నారు.
Om Sai Ram, respected elders, brothers and sisters. My humble pranams to our beloved Swami. Let's give you a glimpse of our beloved Swami and how he can help us. Here is a gathering asking questions. We are indeed privileged to be in the divine presence of our beloved Bhagavan. He has most graciously given us the opportunity this evening to render a few devotional songs. Swami's first message to mankind was Manasa Bhajare Guru Charanam, wherein he made the clarion call for all mankind. Place the vagaries of the mind at the lotus feet of the Guru, and he will take us across this ocean of worldly existence. Being the eternal charioteer, he has blessed us this evening with the golden opportunity to engage with him in a conversation as he dispels the doubts of spiritual truth. Come, let's experience this ourselves.
Oh,
Swami, can we ask you freely about any topic concerning the spiritual path that we don't know?
Certainly, you can ask me without any fear or hesitation. I'm always ready to answer.
But some others say it is wrong to annoy the Guru with questions. Are they right, Swami?
That is not correct. Since the Guru is everything to the disciple, it is best to consult the Guru in all matters and then act.
Swami, some say that we should reverentially carry out whatever the elders ask us to do, without raising objections. Is that your command also?
Until you develop full faith in them and know that their words are valid, it will be difficult for you to carry out their orders lovingly.
Swami, whom are we to believe? Whom are we to discard? The world is so full of deceit. When those whom we believe to be good turn out to be bad, how can faith grow?
Well, my boy, where is the need for you in this world, or any world, to grow faith in others? Believe in yourself first, then believe in the Lord. When you have faith in these two, neither the good nor the bad will affect you.
Swami, faith in the Lord also diminishes sometimes. Why is that?
When one is deluded by the external world, and when one doesn't attain success in such external desires, faith in the Lord diminishes. The important thing for this is faith in the Lord. Without that, you start doubting everything, big and small.
Swami, they say that until we understand the reality of the Supreme Self, it is important to be in the company of the great and the good, and also to have a Guru. Are these necessary?
Of course, the company of the great and the good is necessary. To make their reality known to you, a Guru is important. There should be no hurry in the search for a good Guru.
Then, what in the world is the path, Swami?
Why? It is just for this that we have the Vedas, Puranas, and Itihasas. Study them, adhere to the path they teach, and gather the experience.
Swami, my mind is restless. I cannot decide upon anything. I don't know what or why. What shall I do?
Well, no effect can take place without a cause. At such times of mental pain, do repetition of the name for a while, sitting in a solitary place, or sing bhajans.
You have told us that in this world, each one has some dearly loved thing or other, and that if any harm came to that thing, peace of mind could not be had. Then, how can I have peace of mind when something like this happens? Someone either disrespecting my dearly loved thing or finding fault with it. What am I to do then?
Well, Good people will not blame the things that others love, nor will they even associate with such people.
Swami, you said that name and form are based on attributes. Kindly explain this to us.
Certainly, since the Lord pleases all, He is known as Rama. He is the embodiment of love. He is full of affection to His devotees. He is the ocean of mercy. The formless God assumes all forms in order to bless devotees.
Swami, through your grace, we are understanding quite clearly. However, I have just one doubt. You said that the formless superior self, Paramatma, has countless names. Are all names and forms equal? Is there any difference?
What a question! Certainly, all names and forms are equal. In whichever form the Lord is worshipped, the favor prayed for, the purpose must be one.
What type of purpose, Swami?
Desire for liberation. The Lord alone should be loved, nothing else.
True, Swami. I have understood well. As you said, I've heard many stories from the Bhagavad Gita and the Ramayana of people who asked the Lord all kinds of favors and brought about their own ruin. Hiranyakashyap, Ravana, Bhasmashara, and others are remembered for their ways from that day to this. You have said it clearly. It is something that devotees should carefully consider.
Well, there is no use simply nodding the head for everything, relishing them as true. Once it is firmly fixed in your heart that this is true, then it is necessary to put it into practice.
Swami, today is indeed great day, for all doubts have disappeared by the message you gave.
Very good. People like you should grasp the real significance of life, welcoming the instruction with faith. Whenever you come, whatever comes, learn from me the method of ridding yourself of grief, doubt, and worry. Never suffer from grief, for with that pain inside you, you will not be able to do any spiritual exercises.
Thank you to our dear SSC children for their incredible drama. Let's give them another round of applause. Up next, we will hear from our guest speaker, a long-standing Sai devotee, Mr. Rao. Unfortunately, due to some unforeseen circumstances, Mr. Rao was unable to attend tonight's event. However, Uncle Mahendra Naidu, President of the Sai Centre of Auckland City, has gracefully agreed to deliver Mr. Rao's speech tonight on his behalf. Now let's hear a little bit more about Mr. Rao. He first visited Prashanthi Nilayam at the tender age of 7. As time went by, he consistently experienced divine visions of Swami. Once, while going through a rather difficult time, he dreamt of Swami calling him to visit Puttaparthi.
During darshan, Swami blessed him and materialized Vibhuti twice in the span of 2 days. He visited Puttaparthi again and was fortunate that Swami blessed him with his divine darshan. Let us warmly welcome Uncle Mahen, who will share Mr. Rao's experiences. Following this, we will hear about the new medical bus service activity, which was launched earlier this year, and the Divine Wheels Service project. Let us warmly welcome Uncle Mahen to the stage. Sai Ram.
At the Lotus feet for beloved Vachi citizen daughter. As already mentioned by the MCs, our guest speaker is not been able to attend this evening's program, and it is my pleasure to read his message to you. So he begins. Pranam to Bhagwan and to all. As Swami addresses Divya Atma Sarupala, embodiments of divine Atma. It is very appropriate that organizers have chosen pure love as the topic when significance of Sai Avtara was considered as another choice. This is not coincidental, but guidance of Swami indicating that Sai Avtara is pure love. Many times, Swami spoke about his Avtara. Swami says, in Ram Avtara, in Treta Yuga, there were only few with demonic qualities, and removal of those ensured peace. In Krishna Avatara, in Dwapara Yuga, the number increased and a war was necessary. But in Kali Yuga, Swami says these bad qualities were so widespread that a change has to be brought. For this, Sai Avatara has come for spreading love, thereby enduring peace. This brings us to the subject of pure life, which was also considered as today's theme. Swami is described as love walking on 2 feet. Swami sings, love is my form. Swami reminds us of his love as he walks through among us. He reminds us that we are all divine Atma, forgetful of our reality. It is because of the play of 3 gunas, the 3 qualities, nature of Sattva Guna, Rajaguna, and Tamoguna. The spiritually progressing individual is so disturbed by Tamoguna and Rajaguna that progress in realizing of our true nature, Atma, is sometimes slowed or halted altogether when we face difficulties. Swami says this is the ritual and the best way to surrender the fruits of karma to God. Swami said karma, bhakti, jnana are one and the same. Karma done with awareness of Lord in His plan is the same as bhakti when we love and love Lord so intensely that we can see Him in everything and everywhere. When knowledge dawns, there is no separate Atma at all. It is all one. Replying to a question by Jack Slop, Baba said, there is only one. When we perceive to be two or more, then we know that Maya is in operation. The Avatar has come to teach us to be aware of this. When there is no other, it is all of us. Then the pure love wells out of the heart, as everyone is us, and we are all. Swami sings, my life is my message. Expansion is my life. No reason for love, no season for love, no birth, no death. He is making us aware that when we know ourselves as Atma, there will be love towards all without a reason. When Hislop asked him, if Atma is our reality, why we are not aware of it? Swami pointed to a portable radio and said, when this was in the shop, you didn't love it. But when you bought it and started knowing it, it is yours. You started loving it. Similarly, when you are aware of Atma as mine, love will come automatically. On other occasions, Swami said, we only think body is mine, mind is mine. But make an effort to understand I am Atma, which is Paramatma. I am Atma, Brahma, has to be practiced. Swami has reminded us many times to live in love, and he has given us the reason to do so. When all of us, there is no difference. When we can feel this, knowing in our deeper meditation state, we are progressing in the spiritual path. Swami says, our busy lives, being aware that this karma is endowed to us by Paramatma, and doing karma in that spirit ensures that we don't hurt anyone. Swami says, out of all paths to Lord, realization of our truth as Atma, the easiest path is Bhakti, where no effort is needed, very natural to human beings, because that love, Bhakti, is our real, true nature. With these words, I'd like to thank Mr. Rao for his kind words he has given to us to present to you all. And I thank you for you all for listening to me. Om Sai Ram.
With the song. With Swami's divine grace, the Sai Organization of New Zealand has recently launched a Sai mobile medical service in Auckland, New Zealand. The mobile medical service provides free health screening. A Nissan civilian minibus has been converted to accommodate 2 consultation areas, an examination table, and a basin. An additional triage area is hosted in a marquee next to the bus for blood pressure and blood sugar checks, before patients are invited inside to have a consultation with the doctor. Every fortnight, our team of Sai medical volunteers, made up of doctors, nurses, pharmacists, health coaches, counselors, and other volunteers, visit 2 significantly underprivileged communities in Auckland, Ranui and Otara. Access to healthcare for people in these areas is challenging, as most are either unemployed or on very low income. Many individuals who have been served have had no access to healthcare for a very long time. Around 60 to 65 individuals have so far accessed the free health screening. Both locations were selected for the following reasons: lack of health literacy, unstable accommodation, financial distress, significant mental health illnesses, limited access to a general practitioner, as well as significant enthusiasm and increased turnout with progressive camps. Our medical team focuses on identifying risk factors for diseases and prevention, as well as general health education. We do our best to help them continue to liaise with their existing primary care providers, or assist them in finding a local doctor and offer them a copy of the consultation and discussions we have. Local residents are very grateful and appreciative of the free health care provided by our healthcare team. We are very thankful to all our team of medical volunteers who continue to serve our fellow brothers and sisters. This is our frequent patient, George, who has learned the Gayatri Mantra at a very young age and will now chant it for all of us.
Om Purvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Salimai Diyo Yona Prachodayat.
We would like to thank Swami from the bottom of our hearts for giving us this wonderful opportunity to serve those who need it the most. Om Sai Ram.
To commemorate the 97th birthday of our beloved Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, the Northern Region Service Wing of the Sai Organization of New Zealand launched the Divine Wheels project as part of Samatvan 97. Several Sai devotees across the Northern region came together and donated 18 wheelchairs to recipients in Fiji. These recipients have been waiting for many years, some more than 20, to receive a wheelchair, as most of them have multiple health conditions, some causing immobility. These wheelchairs will be maintained by the Sai Centre of Nabo, which is part of the Sai Organization of Fiji. As our beloved Swami always says, love all, serve all, help ever, hurt never. Om Sai Ram.
Thank you, Uncle Mahan, for delivering Mr. Rao's enlightening talk so beautifully. I'm sure you have all taken away something from it tonight. In an excerpt from Sri Sathya Sai Speaks, Volume 13, Chapter 37, Swami says, "Life is a song, sing it. Let your whole life be a bhajan. Let melody and harmony surge from your hearts, and let all take delight in the love that you express through that song."
Our Northern Region young adults are very excited to present a musical offering to their beloved Mother Sai. The items they are presenting all relate back to the theme of this year's birthday celebrations, pure love. They will first present Manishini Madhavuni Che, a Telugu song composed by Swami himself. This will be followed by a Kawali named Sai Pasahe. On vocals we have Arami, Yuvraj and Avinash. On harmonium we have Niket and myself, and on tabla we have Ashutosh. We hope you enjoy. Sai Ram.
Testing, testing.
Testing, testing. Testing, testing.
Testing, testing.
Testing. Test. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. ప్రేమయో స్వామి ఎంత ప్రేమయో సత్య సాయి భగవానుని ఎంత ప్రేమయో మనిషిని మాధవుని చేయ మహిమే స్వర్గమున మాధవుడే అవతరించే సత్య సాయి భగవానుని ఎంత ప్రేమయో స్వామి ఎంత ప్రేమయో సత్య సాయి భగవానుని ఎంత ప్రేమయో మనిషిని మాధవుని చేయ మహిమే స్వర్గమున మాధవుడే అవతరించి సత్య సాయి భగవానుని ఎంత ప్రేమయో స్వామి ఎంత ప్రేమయో సత్య సాయి భగవానుని ఎంత ప్రేమయో నీదు సన్నిధి మాకు పెన్నిధి నీదు ప్రేమే మాకు ప్రాణము నీదు సన్నిధి మాకు పెన్నిధి నీదు ప్రేమే మాకు ప్రాణము తల్లి నీవే తండ్రి నీవే తల్లి నీవే
सास है। Loving Saira, something exciting is coming your way.
She said, Sathya Sai said, our lives are his message, so let's make it count.
Sai Baba, give us an example.
Sai Baba means be alert, be aware, see Sai in everyone, always.
Sai Baba, Swami says, knowledge that is not put into practice is like the food that is not digested.
Getting excited? Want to know more?
Om Shri Sai Baba, to be, to do, to see, and to tell. Bhagwan Shri Sathya Sai Baba's Mahavakya of leadership coming soon.
The Shri Sathya Sai Young Adult Global Leadership Program for Self-Transformation coming to you in January 2023.
Loving Saira and loving yourself. So this week, to love God is to love Him and serve all. One space for one week, Shri Saira.
We hope you enjoyed our humble offering. The video that we just watched was about the Young Adult Leadership Program for Self-Transformation. The course consists of 8 online modules, which conclude with a 4-day residential course in Prashanti, tentatively in the 3rd week of July. If any young adults would like some more details on this leadership program, please contact our National Young Adult Coordinators, Sister Vaishali or Brother Gajit.
Now, from the bottom of their hearts, the ladies from the Sai Centre of Howick and Pakuranga will be sharing a bit about their relationship with Swami in seeing his formless form versus the formless form. After the sharing, we will watch a divine discourse from Swami's 75th birthday celebrations. Om Sai Ram.
Jai Sai Ram. The ladies here are sharing our experiences with Swami. Some ladies here have had the opportunity to see Swami in his physical form.
And others have not had the opportunity to see Swami in his physical form.
Vaishali, you are the young adult coordinator. I'm sure you get asked frequently by people, how can you do his work when you haven't even seen Swami?
You do know, Auntie Anju, you do not have to see Swami in his physical form to do his activity or seva. I'm sure a lot of you will agree to that.
Very true, Vaishali. Now, Auntie Chandrika, you lived with Swami and have had interview with Swami. Can you please share an incident with us where Swami amazed you with his presence?
Sai Ram, everybody. Anyway, in 1985, the first time we went to Parthi, and I had a doubt with Swami. I said, is he really God? Is he really God? But in the interview, he amazed, and all doubt is gone, because he showers so much love, motherly love, with each of them. And he said, everything, whatever you do, whatever you go, wherever you go, I am with you. And he's watching you all the time. So whatever you do, always think Swami is with you. And he's always shower you with love. After all those years, I am in a Bharti, working in the ashram. I know I am blessed, so much blessed. But after, I living in New Zealand, so I find a little Prashanti in New Zealand with Sai New Zealand. So we've been so happy to see everybody and everywhere. So wherever we go, always think Swami is with you. So Sai Ram, love you all.
Thank you, Auntie. What a great reminder that Swami is always watching us. Auntie Radhika, you are so actively involved in the Sai organization and you have so much love for Swami. What brought you into Swami's fold?
Om Sai Ram. I am absolutely grateful to my mum for introducing Sai into my life. She inspired my siblings and myself to have full faith in Swami and to believe that he is always with us, no matter where we are. And she also said that he has superpowers. I often wondered what did that mean, superpowers? Until one day when I was traveling with my kids back from school and I was hijacked with my 2 little boys in the car. A gun at my head and a gun at my little son's head. I saw the end. And then, suddenly, I felt Swami's superpower. He had come and changed everything. He saved us. From that time on, I felt I was given the second chance in life. So, I must continue with Swami's mission to love all and serve all.
Thank you, Sister Radhika. It must have been very traumatic for you, but thank you for sharing with us. Sister Neeli, you have seen Swami in his physical form many times in Puttaparthi. The pure love and feelings you have for Swami, is it different now that he is not there when you visit Puttaparthi?
Sai Ram Bo. Yes, we enjoyed Swami's beautiful darshans and was overwhelmed by his enchanting divine form, and we returned blissful memories. So nowadays, when we visit Prashanti, it's the same for me. I feel Swami's omnipresence, and this understanding of God has opened the door to love all, serve all. I have now started to see Swami in everyone and every way, especially in my workplace. People often comment, how can you be so calm when you are surrounded with chaos and challenges? I just feel this great peace, knowing that Swami is guiding me and taking care of everything. All I have to do is to undertake his work with love, without any expectations, and he will take care of the rest. I feel Swami's presence now more than before. I am so grateful to be on this wonderful journey our beloved Sai, practicing his teaching, and I am now beginning to shift from the form to the formless. Sai Ram.
Thank you, Auntie Leary. It seems that you are experiencing his divine omnipresence now than ever before. Auntie Vino, could you relate an experience where you felt Swami was with you?
Sai Ram. How does Swami show us that he's always with us? It would definitely be through experiences, whether it be good, bad, divine, incredible, unbelievable, and certainly life-changing. It was whilst I was on holiday in South Africa that I had the most terrifying experience. My parents were with me as I was driving home late at night. I was returning from an errand for a family member. I had hit some solid object on the road, but managed to keep control of the car. Although I was panic-stricken, I decided not to stop, since it might invite further danger. My parents were in shock, but managed to stay calm. Mom had started chanting the Gayatri mantra. Luckily, her garage was on the way. With heart pounding, I asked for help to change the tire. But it was evident there was other damage as well. It was a total risk, but praying and talking silently to Swami, I continued driving. Eventually, we reached home. On reflection, all this seems surreal. But when I question myself about the incident, I know that Swami had taken over that night. Chanting his name, calling on him, is how we got through that night. It's just but one incident. There are many others that showed me that he is always with me.
You are so blessed, Sister Veena. Now, Sister Rupa, you have grown up with Swami, studied in Puttaparthi, and in fact, you got married by Swami. What was it like growing up with Swami? And did you miss him leaving his physical form and coming to New Zealand?
Pranams at Bhagwan's feet, Sairam. Yes, living and studying at Bhagwan's institution is definitely an amazing experience. Bhagwan, with his 1,000 mothers' love, is also equally a hard taskmaster, especially when it comes to 4 Ds: devotion, dedication, determination and discrimination. We have to get up at 4 o'clock for Suprabhatam without fail. Subjects were like ethics, human values and awareness. Vedam chanting learning is not to be missed. Extracurricular activities were also important, so he made sure we were shaped completely. But when Swami used to come to the hostel or to the school, we used to surround him. He used to tell us some jokes, sing bhajans. Unfortunately, I personally took him for granted, did not see him as God, because there were a number of times when Swami gave me milk, which I don't like to drink milk, so I refused to drink milk from his hands, which I repent to do today. We all used to doze off during discourses, and things like this where we took Bhagwan for granted. But I think partially it's because Swami behaved very human and very childlike when it came to, when he was with students. Yes, I tremendously missed him when I came here, and thanks to a couple of families here who have helped us when we shifted to New Zealand. It was a very hard, stressful time. I came to one point there was a time where I even wanted to forget him because the pain, the separation was so painful. It was like my mother is far, far, far away. But Swami, with his utmost care and love and affection, he made sure he put me on a journey where I could understand how to travel from form to formless, which I'm very, very grateful. And on this note, I would like to thank all the families who have helped me when we came here. Thank you, Sarah.
Wow, you're so fortunate that you were able to live and grow in such close proximity to Swami. Nisha, have you ever had a doubt that Swami is God?
Saram all. It was my parents who introduced me to Swami, and I was never apprehensive about Swami being God. When we moved to New Zealand in 2008, the shift was quite stressful since I left all my family behind. That's when I had one life-changing experience. In 2009, I was suffering from constant headaches, which got severe. Got it checked by the doctor, and as per her recommendation, got my blood test done. It was found that my prolactin level was very high. She suggested that I go to a neurologist, who in turn told me to get an MRI scan done. A small tumor near my brain was found, which really scared me. Although the neurologist suggested medication can help get it dissolved, all of this took a real great toll on my mind and body. I could only think of Swami and sincerely pray to him. This one night, I had this beautiful dream. It was a place that I'm totally unaware of. Swami walked very elegantly and gracefully towards me in a violet robe. His features, his his eyes and his smile was so magical. He came straight to me. He put both his palms on my head and said, "You can go now, my child." That was such a shock, and I just got up. Till this day, no severe headaches, and I also had my blood test done again. And to my amazement, my prolactin level came right down. And for me, that was Swami that healed me. I cannot thank Swami enough. Strange are the ways of Swami showering his love and grace upon us. It is his love that has healed and shaped me into the person I am today. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Misha. You made me cry. But anyway, it was through this experience that we learned that spirituality is beyond science.
Whether we have seen Swami in his physical form or not, he has showered his divine love